Welcome to the tune.
What is that?
It's where the Georges live.
What is a Geordie?
Someone that lives in the tune. You've a lot to learn, bonny lad.
Take me home to the banks of the river Tyne. Take me home to the place that I call mine. It's a place I love best, 'cause it's better than the rest. Take me home to the banks of the river Tyne. Take me home to the banks of the river Tyne. Take me home to the place that I call mine. It's a place I love best. Yes, it's better than the rest. Take me home to the banks of the river Tyne.
Halloween.
Happy Halloween!
Wallahi, I swear you scare me because I talked to you before live. You always kill my introduction, Dave. So with you, I will never do introduction.
Never like getting away with it.
Actually, I love Halloween for me, and always my friends laugh at me because I am not a child anymore. So why you love Halloween? But Halloween for me, it's like opportunity to live different character, and you get vacation from yourself.
Yes.
And
it's for the children as well. The children love it, even the children that come round to the doors, and I put my mask on and I put tombstones outside the front of the house, just for the kids when they come round knocking on the door. Trick or treating.
What about for adults for the Halloween? Is it something you celebrate in Newcastle?
No, we don't celebrate it. We do it simply for the kids. We don't go around. Although you get some pubs and clubs which will put like a Halloween night on, but there's not very many people get dressed up adult-wise. It's only when you take the kids round the doors, and that's what you do. You take the children from house to house. Just like you do in America.
Yeah.
Yeah, trick or treating, and that's a lot of people do the houses up, put like stuffed things outside, and tombstones and crosses and ghosts and witches hanging from the windows and big spiders. But that's something that they do around here. But I'm a big kid. I like to scare the kids. I like to scare the children.
Okay.
Just should put my mask on all the time. And
you scare me. You scare me just now with this one.
Well, I've got me witch's hat for later.
No, that's nice. That's a cool one.
It plays I can find out where it plays a tune. I think. Where's it going? Where are you going? Button. It's on there somewhere. Oh, it is.
If you look in my Instagram, you will find some picture for me in one of Halloween party in Dubai. You will not recognize me.
What's this?
That's cool. That's very cool. Cool stuff, really.
Stuff for the kids. Anyway,
Great.
Sorry, I've interrupted you again.
No, I think this is a great introduction because we are in Halloween.
I want to say this to you. I learned this. Marhaban Khalifa Haluga.
جميل جدا. هذا real Arabic. This is pure Arabic. مرحبا كيف حالك? It's like hello, how are you?
Yes.
But this is pure Arabic. So today we'll let Dave speak Saudi. So Saudi, I will teach you some Saudi accent word, not like Arabic, different than Arabic. Different like Jordi Saudi. Not like English Arabic. No, it's Jordi Saudi.
Right, Jordi Saudi.
Yes. So Dave, before we start to our lessons, we are lucky today. Tonight we will finish the last or part 3. And part 2, I'm sorry, but I have problem with because I play music. It's karma, bad karma. When we made fun for Steve Bruce, YouTube, I think YouTube loves Steve Bruce, and they block my video.
Yeah, probably. The Premier League voted against your show because you picked on Steve Bruce.
But likely the part when we talk about Thob, and it was there, and I cut it correctly, and it was still there, and it's huge views for it, and happy. And I believe what do you think of the impact of the video we did about wearing Saudi thobe, and how we support it, and we see how it changed now, everything now.
Yeah, I think it had an impact, because it wasn't just ourselves, Alwaleed. It wasn't just me and you. There was a lot of people were saying, the Saudi nation weren't offended. They thought it was more offensive that we were being told not to wear it. They thought it were. Other people were saying the Saudi people actually really appreciated and loved the fact that we were doing something that it created a connection. So I think the football club that looked at it again, by the amount of responses they got from people on social which said, no, we want to do this. We love doing this. It'll die off. It will die off. It will be like, it will be in the first few weeks, it'll happen. You'll get everybody turning up in Saudi dress, but then later on it'll just go back to normal. So it's not something we're doing to offend anybody. So why should the football club feel the way they did? So I'm pleased they took the decision to go back on what they said, and not so much encourage it, but to say, wear what you want. When people aren't offended by it, so do what you want. But like we said, it was done simply because there was an awful lot of people in this country who would be offended by the fact that we were being taken over by a Saudi, by PIF, and they didn't like that idea. So they're the ones who kicked off, not yourselves, and certainly not Newcastle United supporters. But the football club had to be seen to be towing the party line, as it were, following what Kick It Out said and agreeing with what Kick It Out had wanted to do. But the Geordies have started to approve we are strong together. Us and the Saudi people turned round and said, we want to do this. And the football club listened. So that's good.
Brilliant. And we are, we get what we want.
Yeah.
And we have our right to wear whatever we want, because and in this world we didn't need more rules, really.
No. Too many rules. Rules.
Exactly. So how about now before we start, can you tell us just the latest from the tune about the coach? Because every week, every day, different name. What's the latest?
Yeah. Well, the latest that we're seeing tonight is that it's Favre, Lucien Favre. But there was somebody posted something on Twitter earlier today. I don't think it's on anymore, where there was 2 people walking through St. James's Park.
Ajax Amsterdam?
Yeah,
Which,
and it was supposed to be. No, it wasn't. I don't think it was Ten Hag. I don't think it was him. I thought it was. I think they were saying it was
Fonseca.
Yeah,
Fonseca.
Yeah. I thought that's what they were saying, but that seems to have disappeared now. And I've just been reading lately and on Twitter to say that it looks like it's going to be Lucien Favre. So, with Mark Overmars coming in as the director of football, I certainly think he'll be better than Wilcox from Manchester City, because I don't think Wilcox is I think he's an ex-player, isn't he? I think he's an ex-player. I don't think he's as well versed as what somebody like Mark Overmars would be. So yes, I would prefer Mark Overmars to come in as football director. But I'd be happy with Favre. I'd be happy with Fonseca, and I'd be happy with Ten Hag. You know, either one of those three managers would be brilliant. And I have to agree with what Spenny said last night. I don't think there's any truth in the rumor was going back, or any goodness going back to Rafa now. I think we've possibly took a step on from that now. So, but if Rafa did come, fine. You know, I can't see him getting out of that Everton contract. Although the Everton supporters weren't very happy about them getting beat last weekend 5-2 off Watford. But yeah, the three favourites are still Favre, Ten Hag, and Fonseca. But with Ten Hag apparently tonight being, his chances have now been halved, so he's got less chance. So it's going to be probably between Fonseca and Ten Hag. But Man United were already talking. I mean, a lot of the Man United team supporters were talking on Monday night after they'd getting beat 5-0. They were talking about they were wanting that Hag from Ajax as well to replace Solskjaer. So we might have a battle on there.
So maybe in FIFA days, I believe, maybe the announcement.
Yeah. Wait, somebody said, and this is a hint that I've heard, that I don't know if it was Spenny last night who said that an announcement before the game.
And this, yeah, that's the rumors in the street, according to Spenny.
Yeah, that might happen, but I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. But if that person walking around St James's Park today was the new manager, then perhaps it might be true. There might be an announcement on Saturday. Be interesting. What's that?
No, opinion from Yano.
Yeah,
from Why are some fans?
Yeah.
Rafa, this maybe in the future.
Yeah.
We should stop think about Rafa. Okay, so let's run things up. And how about Dave? If we start off one word in Saudi, then we'll continue. Then we'll continue the Geordie lessons to finish the part 3, and we'll back to the Saudi sentence again.
Right, you. As long as you realize, I'm going to probably destroy the Saudi language.
Actually, maybe this is my first time to really teach someone. Oh no, not my first time. Maybe first time. Let's see. Okay, there is now before I show this. It's easy. I will. The sentence are long. Mm-hmm. Which is going to be very hard to see it all. Mm-hmm. But I will say the short slang or short words.
Okay.
If Saudi hear you saying what I'm going to tell you, they will be very happy.
Right.
So I will make it very easy and to the point.
Okay.
Okay. So this is hello to all Saudi people. Welcome to the Toon or Newcastle. Okay. How to say this? In 4 words only.
Mm-hmm.
حي الله أهل السعودية.
Can you put that back up again?
Okay.
Put it back. حي على Saudi.
Okay. حي الله.
حي الله.
حلو. أهل
السعودية.
يا سلام عليك. Okay. What does that mean? It's mean like God bless Saudi people, welcome. Exactly, right. This is what it's mean. But this is in our famous accent.
Right.
Saudi accent. حي الله أهل السعودية. Okay. Yeah. You could say, to make it shorter, if you want to say just welcome, حياكم الله.
حياك what?
See? Okay. To make it easy, حياكم الله.
حياكم الله.
يا سلام ممتاز برافو. حياكم Allah. Allah is God. حياكم, it's like blessing and welcoming, same word.
Right.
Together, combination word. حياك الله. Hey, حياكم, it's for plural.
حياكم.
Kum. حياكم. Kum is plural.
Like kum, plural.
Yeah, but for one person, male person, you can say حياك الله.
حيات الله.
حياك with a K at the end.
حياك
الله.
حياك الله.
حياك الله.
حياك الله.
حياك for one, حياكم for all.
حياك الله and حياك.
حياكم. حياكم Allah. See how easy?
How easy.
Okay, if you want to say welcome to Newcastle, you will say حياكم في نيوكاسل.
حياكم في نيوكاسل.
Yeah, في it's like in.
حياكم في نيوكاسل.
Yeah, like welcome in Newcastle. حياكم في نيوكاسل.
حياكم في نيوكاسل.
Yeah. So if you forget, just say حياكم الله.
حياكم الله.
حياكم الله.
حياكم الله.
يا سلام عليك, bravo.
Thank you.
So that's a great word. So we finish the whole show time for one word. Okay, so now let's go to the Geordie words. And I believe this we talk about bladder races. Bladder races, Dave, or not?
Yeah. We've already talked about it. We've already talked about the bladder races, but that I put on there, that's the history of the bladder races.
Okay.
That's the proper history.
Yeah, let's talk about it a bit.
It'll be quick, but the song, the Bladen Races, was about, it says, I went to Bladen Races. 'Twas on the 9th of June, 1862, on a summer's afternoon. Unfortunately, the races never took place in 1862. The races were actually rained off. There was too much rain, and they couldn't get the horses to go across the river to the race course, so it never actually happened. The events of the song are actually from the year 1861. So that's what the song's about. It's about 1861, not 1862. So that's just one of the things about the Bladen races, which is, which needs to be put right.
So Dave, so you mean it was like it was a horse race?
Yes.
And it was stopped for a while.
It was, yeah.
For 1 year?
It started in 1861 was the first year it took place. But the following year there was a big storm in Newcastle.
I see.
And because the race course was on an island in the River Tyne, the island actually got flooded, and they couldn't get the horses across the river to where the race was going to take place. So the race didn't happen again until 1863. But the races were actually moved completely in 1867. They were moved completely to Stella, which is a part of Bladen. And there's a plaque there now to say that the races took place there. But the song itself was about the events of 1861, not 1862. And that's one of the myths about the Bladen races.
What does it mean? Cancelled following a riot caused by disqualification.
Yeah, the last time the races took place were on the 2nd of September 1916. The races were cancelled after that because there'd been a riot.
Cheating? I mean,
no, public disorder, fighting. Because there was a horse which was disqualified. A lot of people lost a lot of money, and there was fighting and
something related to Vicky Blinders, or no? Yes. They were in Birmingham.
Yeah. So they cancelled the races, and that was the last time they ever took place in 1916. I've never been held ever since. There's a blading race now. There's a blading race held now every 9th of June, but it's a road race between people, and they run from Newcastle to Bladen, and that's along the old Scotswood Road. It's just a load of runners that do that now.
How the song move or transfer from horses to football?
It's just because it was something which is associated with the area. You know, Newcastle was formed in 1892, so it wasn't long after the Bladen races, and the Bladen races this time were still being held, and the song was being performed in local music halls during the 1800s. So it was just something which transferred from the music hall to the terraces. It was just a song that the Newcastle people adopted as their song, and it's the oldest song in British football. There's no other football team got a song which is older. We're the only team which still uses the original song from 1892, from when we started.
طبعا هذا سلايد يتكلم عن بلاد الريسس. يمكن اتوقع هي الاغنيه الاولى في نيوكاسل. طبعا اغنيه حلوه وحبيتها يعني. طبعا ما باغنيتي الاولى، انا اغنيتي الاولى I'm coming home نيوكاسل، بس هذه برضو اغنيه حلوه. حكاها لنا ديف الحين تو عن تاريخها. بدأت في سباق للخيول عام 1861. توقفت لمدة عام تقريبا بسبب كنسلة السباق الخيول، بسبب يعني الأجواء كانت ممطرة، أو يعني تدمرت المنطقة يعني، أو تأثرت منطقة السباق، فألغي فترة من الزمن. بعدين رجعوا طبعا يسوون السباق. طبعا الأغنية هذه كانت تنقال كفلكلور شعبي في المدينة أو في منطقة السباق اللي هو سباقات الخيول في منطقة بلايدن. توقفت طبعا آخر سباق ثم عملوا عام 1916. أعتقد أنه في خيل غير مؤهل شارك وفاز بالسباق. يعني اللي شافوا بيكي بلايندرز راح يفهمون ايش اتكلم عنه. ايضا قال ديف انه هذه الاغنيه تعتبر من اقدم نادي كره قدم لديه اغنيه شعبيه، هي اقدم اغنيه تغنى في كره القدم. طبعا هي راحت كره القدم لان هي اغنيه يعني شعبيه من مدينه نيوكاسل، ف يعني تم الحفاظ على هذا الارث، والى الان يغنونها حتى في الملعب مع المباريات. That was brilliant, Dave. Okay, this is some sketches over here.
Yeah.
Okay, and we talk about Geordie heritage, if I remember.
Yes, we talked about that. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go here.
Yeah. Go
so
past
what's
that. You got words of wisdom. So these are the ones you're going to hear most of when you come to Newcastle on Friday.
Okay.
You're going to get you all read Bonnie lad.
It's mean you all right?
I mean how are you and that's to a male. When you obviously you're going I'll read Bonnie lad, it's to a male. And then if you say I'll read Hinny, that's to a female. Or you can say I'll read Bonnie lass.
Okay, so, Dave, read, does it mean all right? What's the meaning?
Yes, it means yes, all right. Yeah, I'll read means are you all right? Yes, it means. But technically, what we're saying is how are you? Are you all right, Bonnie lad? Are you okay? Are you fitting well? So
you know, sorry to interrupt you, but this is interesting for me because I get it a lot, and I feel that I feel like someone saying, "Are you okay? Something wrong with you?" I get it this way.
No, it's just what they're saying is, "Are you alright, funny lad?" It's like a general greeting, you know. It's getting to how you feel, you know. So, "Are you alright, funny lad?" You see it like that. You even gone, "Are you alright, funny lad?" You got to say it jovially. "Are you alright, funny lad?" You know. So,
Dom, Iceman always texts me with this on Twitter. So I said, okay, I'm all right. Why are you saying I'm okay? What's wrong? So after 2 years now I learn.
Yes, it's just a case of just be looking.
So you rate Henny and you rate Bonnie Lad.
You are read Henny or you are read Bonnie Lass or you are read Henny. Henny is a slang word for
for the girl.
For the girl, yeah. So
you read.
So when you see your dear wife later, you can say, "Yeah, read Henny."
You read Henny?
Yeah, read Henny.
You read? That's pretty cool.
She'll not know. She'll not have the foggiest idea what you're saying.
طبعا معنى الكلمة انه يعني هل انت كيف حالك؟ طبعا للولد والبنت تقول للولد you read Bonnie Lad وللبنت طبعا you read Henny. Why I man?
Why I man?
Why I man?
Why I man? Why I man?
Why I man? Why I man?
Why? Somebody says, "Are you all read Bonnie Lad?" And you're going, "Why I man?" So you're just saying, "Yes, I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm right. That's right."
So I will say, "Why I man?"
Why I man? So you can say that, yeah, just to say. So if anybody asks you something, you know, are you going? Why I man? Are you all right? Why I man? So it can be used for a multitude of things. Why I man? It's
actually if we say in Arabic, when Ayman in Arabic, it's like, where is Mr. Ayman? We can say it in Arabic this way.
Right.
Why Ayman? Why Ayman? Give her your kidding.
Give our your kidding.
Give our your kidding.
Yeah. So if you said to me, Steve Bruce was coming back as manager, I'd go, give our you're kidding.
Give our you kidding.
Aye.
Give our.
Exactly.
Give our.
You said it perfectly. Well, give our.
Give our you hidden. Sorry. Give our your head. You kidding.
Yes, that's perfect.
Give our you kidding.
Exactly. You're perfect there, وليد. You're perfect.
يعني أنت تمزح يعني. Give our you kidding يعني أنت تمزح. Yeah. He's a canny lad like.
Yeah. He's a canny lad like. Yeah. The thing is with the word like is like an explanation mark. It's an explanation type word. So a lot of Geordies put like at the end of everything. You know, they'll say he's a canny lad, like he's a how Bonnie Lad, what's the crack like? It's just like an explanation mark. It's an explanation word. So they'll put like at the end of quite a lot of sentences. It makes no sense to anybody else other than a Geordie, because that's what they put at the end of a word, end of sentence.
Is it يعني, what if I said يعني, for example, he's like a canny lad? Makes sense?
He's kind. No, because you're saying
same meaning. Is it same meaning or different?
Different, because you're saying he's a canny lad, like you're just saying it's just like it's a throwaway word. It means absolutely nothing in a way. It's a word that stick at the end of a sentence. You know,
he's a bonny lad like.
He's a bonny lad like. وليد's a bonny lad like. You know? It's just like somebody putting that explanation word at the end of a sentence.
طبعا يعني يشرح لنا ديف عن معنى كلمة لايك اللي تيجي في الأخير. يقول لك هذه عندنا في يعني اللهجة الجوردية في نيوكاسل يستخدمونها كثير. ف he's canny lad like معناتها he is friendly good lad يعني good guy. فكلمة اللايك تنقال كثير في الأخير كنوع من يعني صفة هذه موجودة في اللهجة الجوردية يعني للتأكيد. هي لايك للتأكيد. How bonny lad, what's the crack like?
Yeah, it's exactly the same. How bonny lad, what's the crack like? That's, excuse me, my friend, what's going on? What's the story? What's
how
happening?
Bonny lad, what's the crack like? Okay.
Crack in Geordie is like, I love the crack, like the talking, the conversation. Crack means conversation, talking. So asking the question there, how bonny lad, what's the crack? It's like you're asking somebody to tell you what's going on, what's happening, what the story is. So what's the crack regarding the manager? So what's the story regarding the new manager?
طبعا how bunny lad, what's the crack like؟ يعني excuse me my friend, what's going on؟ يعني لو سمحت وش قاعد يصير؟ وش السالفة؟ وش السالفة؟ طبعا if I want to teach you this word in Arabic or Saudi accent, one word, it's for how bunny lad, what's the crack like? We have it in one word.
هون
وش السالفة؟
what وش السالفة؟
ايوه السلام عليك. وش السالفة؟
وش السالفة؟
وش السالفة؟
وش السالفة؟
ايوه
وش السالفة؟ وش السالفة؟
وش السالفة؟ It's like mean how bunny lad, what's the crack like? وش السالفة؟ See how easy؟
وش
وش السالفة؟ It's asking يعني what's going on؟ وش السالفة؟ What's the story؟ yeah, what's the story؟
What's the story؟
yeah, وش السالفة؟ Brilliant. I know we I just I want to quick remind of these beautiful photos. If you can explain quickly, scroll it a little bit. Picnic places, just quickly, Dave, because lovely.
These places. Jasmine Dean. The top pictures are it's a country walk through Newcastle city centre. It's not far from the city actually, but it's like this country walk. It's got lovely river, waterfalls, and a old mill, so people can walk around. It's a lovely place to go, and it's a picnic area. So if you want to go for a picnic, you can take a picnic there as well and sit down and have a picnic. The other places are Leazes Park, just behind St James's Park. They've got a big boat. They've got a big boating lake behind St James's Park, and they've got a bandstand. And lovely, and it's a lovely walk as well. You can go and feed the ducks and the swans if you want to, and exhibit. And you've also got the Town Moor and Exhibition Park, which is not far from the ground as well. Again, it's a country walk. And again, there's another lake there. That building in the background is Wylam Brewery. It's now a brewery. It used to be the engineering museum at one time, but now it's now a brewery. They make beer there, Wylam beers. So it's it's somewhere nice to go as well, to have a sit down and have a coffee. There's a coffee place there. You can have a coffee. But again, there's more bandstands to go around, and you can sit down and talk and chat around the place and have a picnic. So a beautiful area for people to go and visit if they want to come through to Newcastle.
What about now? Is it cold now, or is it okay?
Wait, yesterday and today it's been 17 degrees. I know 17 degrees as far as you're concerned is very cold, but 17 degrees in Newcastle at this time of year is exceptional. It's normally about 9, 10 or 11 at this time of year. It starts to get colder, but the last few days it's been 17 degrees. It's been possibly the warmest place in the UK the last couple of days. So
should I bring a jacket with me?
Yes, definitely. And have you got a hat?
A hat? Actually, I'm planning to bring a Peaky Blinders hat.
Oh, right, yes, you need one. You need a one. Yes, it'd be very. And if you've got, I've got some Newcastle scarves. I can give you a Newcastle scarf to wear, because you'll need one. You'll need one of them to keep you warm. Of course. You got gloves.
Actually, I love cold, so I didn't think I would have a problem. We'll just sit and see.
You've got so many footballers at this time of year stop wearing gloves because they're too soft. They don't like the cold weather.
Here, I think Hisham, he said take farwa. Farwa is it's like the long jacket.
Yeah.
in Gulf area or Arabic area. Frankie, what he wear, the black.
Yeah.
This one is fancy. We call it mishlah or bisht. But this is light. It's official, complete Saudi wear. But this is light one or official one. There is something made make specially for the cold weather with the sheep leather.
Oh, right.
They use, yeah, they call it farwa. So he said, take farwa with you.
Yes.
Actually, I would, but I didn't have actually farwa. So maybe I can't come, yani Hisham, I can't come to Newcastle with farwa from first time. Maybe second visit.
Yes, if you you'll see how cold you are. Then next time you'll go. I'm taking 2 farwa. 2.
Yeah, I'm not bringing all the heritage with me from first visit. Okay, all right. So this one as well.
Yeah, this one obviously we've got the Tyne bridges and the quayside. The Tyne bridges and the quayside. That's where the nice places are to go for walking and cafes. Across the river from where the Tyne bridge is, you've got the Sage Music Centre. Like you said, if you look at the Sage Music Centre, it's shaped like the alien's head off the Alien film. You know, it's very, very surreal. Like glass. It's got a big glass roof. Beautiful building. And then we've got the Baltic Art Gallery, somewhere to go and see the Baltic Art Gallery. Then we've got Gray's Monument, the Theatre Royal in Granger Town. It's a very, very old area of Newcastle, one of the most architecturally pleasing areas of the city centre. It's beautiful. It's actually a beautiful place to be. Then we've got the Angel of the North. Have you heard of the Angel of the North?
Actually, I saw the pictures, but I didn't call the name. And I'm wondering who's number 9.
Yes, that was when they built it, when they actually constructed it. We were the first people to put the football shirt on it. Couple of the lads managed to get the football shirt on it, and there's actually that's a full-size football shirt on the Angel of the North. It's Alan Shearer's number 9 shirt, and the artist Anthony Gormley, who actually made the monument, he was actually pleased that the people of the Northeast have adopted it as their own. So although it's actually in Gateshead, it's classed as being part of Newcastle. It's part of the Angel. It's the Angel of the North. It's and we've claimed it as ours. We've got the number 9 shirt on it. It's Alan Shearer. He is the Angel of the North.
Is it far from St. James Park?
It's about 3 or 4 miles away. I'll take. One of the things I'll take you to, and you can have your photograph taken next to you.
This is really brilliant.
Yeah, and then the last one is Northumberlandia.
Wow,
it's earthworks construction. That there used to be an open cast mine. It used to be open cast mine, and it was redeveloped and filled in. And if you actually zoomed in on it, it's actually it's a figurette of a woman lying on the ground. It's got the largest pair of
I can see her now.
Yes, in the world. You know, it's actually, and it's you see all the white lines are a footpath. You can actually walk all the way around it. It's absolutely massive, but it's a beautiful country park. And there's like,
actually, I thought it was golf. Something golf.
You thought it was golf? Yeah,
I thought it's golf. No.
Yeah. No, okay. It's a country walk. It's a like I say, it used to be an open cast mine. So when they filled it in, they then made a land sculpture out of it. So and it can only be seen properly from the air. But like I say, you can actually walk all over it. You can stand on our nose as well. Our nose is if you zoom in on that, you can actually stand on our nose. So it's and you can see quite a distance from it. It's really high up. So no more places to visit. Anybody wants to, it's open to anybody who wants to go and visit. And like I say, it's a country walk. There's a coffee shop and there's stuff like that. You can go and get a coffee and have a walk around. Beautiful places.
Very nice. Really, really lovely. How are you getting?
More words of wisdom. Who you getting, or how are you, or what's your fettle? Who you getting?
What's your fettle? How are you feeling?
Yeah, fettle.
What's your fettle?
My fettle, I'm good, mate.
What's your fettle؟ يعني
I'm
كيف
good.
كيف
I'm
تشعر؟
good, mate.
يا كيف تشعر يعني كيف حاسس؟ What's your fettle يعني كيف شلونك يعني شلونك؟ Yeah. Yeah,
What
you know in Saudi what is this word?
What's that?
This is very famous. يعني how you getting what's your fettle? There is famous word is وشلونك.
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 وشو repeat one more time.
وشلونك.
وشلونك.
Yeah.
وشلونك.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
وشلونك.
And yeah, and يعني to make it very يعني to explain what this mean word, it's mean what's the color of you or something like that.
Yeah.
But actually it's mean how are you or what's your fettle. So وشلونك.
وشلونك.
Yes. It's remember when you said to me كيف حالك at beginning?
Yeah.
كيف حالك is real Arabic, pure Arabic.
All right.
But وشلونك is Saudi accent.
All right. Got you.
So وشلونك, what's your fettle?
Yeah. What you can say, mind, with what's your fettle, you can actually say to somebody, are you in a fettle? Are you in a fettle? And that means, are you in a bad mood? Are you angry? So you can, so it has two meanings. So what's your fettle is how you're feeling, how are you? Or are you in a fettle, which means are you in a bad mood? Are you upset? Are you angry?
Are you in a fettle?
No, I'm fine, mate. I'm happy as Larry.
So when I see maybe if I see Richard Master, when I pass London, I will say, "Are you in fettle?"
He's again. What do you say?
Okay.
He's just a radgy gadgy him.
How are you outside now?
Yeah. How are you outside? How are you outside now?
How are you outside now?
Yeah, outside now. How are you outside now? Let's settle this outside.
Oh, that's fighting thing.
That's fighting talk. If you hear anybody say that, ignore them.
No. If I will say no, I am staying here. I'm fine.
Exactly. No.
Okay, brilliant.
Fighting talk.
اي يعني تعال برا تعال يعني هاوي اوتسايد نو يعني تعال برا نتفاهم برا يعني بلاها ديس يرتلت
ديس يرتلت
ديس يرتلت
ديس يرتلت so do as you're told. So when your dear wife says to you, وليد, you need to wash the dishes, and you say no, Petal, and she'll go, Dears ya telt.
Oh my God.
So it's a command, do as you're told. So you don't argue with it. So Dears ya telt.
Dears ya telt.
Dears ya telt. Right.
Dears ya telt.
Aye.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done, mate. That's a good one.
Okay, dears ya telt. Okay. So when we tell the Master and Hoffman do the takeover, dears ya telt.
Dears ya telt.
See, they are fit everywhere. Okay. Gives a bag crisp.
Yes. This is only a recent being added to the Geordie curriculum. Gives a bag of crisps. It's used a way of saying no thanks, mate. So if somebody says, do you fancy that lad over there? You'll go, no, gives a bag of crisps. Or do you fancy that lass over there? No, gives a bag of crisps. Which means I'd rather have a packet of crisps rather than talk to that girl or talk to that lad. So if somebody introduced you to somebody and you didn't like them, you wouldn't be as nasty as to say, no, I didn't like them. You just get, no, gives a bag of crisps.
I prefer a bag of chips.
Yeah, exactly. Crisps we don't use chips in this country. Chips is what you buy from the fish and chip shop. Crisps are little crispy potatoes.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Gives a bag of crisps. Gives a bag of crisps. Gives a bag of crisps. Okay, used as a way signing no. Okay, هذه معناتها انه يعني كيف نقول زي نقولها دي بقى. طيب هذه يعني المقصد منها انه انه مثلا ايش رايك اعرفك على الشخص الفلاني او الشخص فانت تقول لا والله انا مالي خلقه وما ابغى وما ارتحت له او كذا. طبعا مش لطيفه ذي الكلمه. هم يقولونها بطريقه انه gives a bag of crisps، يعني انا افضل اخذ كيس فشار احسن لي، يعني طريقه مؤدبه للرفض. and maybe sometimes use it someone if he's shy maybe a bit maybe.
Yeah, could be used as that. Yeah, definitely.
Very cool. That's very cool. Deep information, Dave. Hawaii man.
Yeah, the famous saying, Hawaii man.
Yeah, come on
means,
here, hurry up.
Hurry up. Yeah.
Hawaii man.
Hawaii man. Yeah, but I put a little bit at the bottom there. I don't think I've got it on. I'll just get it up on my screen so I can see it. It's an important note to remember that when you say Hawaii, it must always be followed by man. So you can say Hawaii, but you should say Hawaii man, which obviously explains the popular but somewhat confusing phrase Hawaii man, woman man. So there's 4 words there.
Yeah, I remember. Hawaii man, woman man. I remember this.
Exactly, and that is only Geordies will understand that. Hawaii man and woman man. What it means is, come on, my dear, hurry up, will you please? Or Hawaii man, woman man. If you're saying something that is unbelievable, so you'll say to somebody, Hawaii man. That's not right. So if you say like Jose Mourinho is going to be my new manager, you go, Hawaii man. You know.
But Dave, if I recall right, Hawaii man, woman man, it means something like you don't understand.
Yes.
So you remember.
Good lad.
Okay. يعني كلمة Hawaii man, woman man يعني أنت ما فهمت أو ما تفهم يعني بالطريقة هذه. طبعا كلمات مركبة كثيرة بكلمة هواي، بس هواي مان يعني بسرعة أو يلا. ممكن احنا نقول يلا. Maybe هواي man we usually we say يلا. This is famous word which is mean God or يعني we are like it's very hard to explain but we say it يلا.
Okay. What? Yalla.
يلا. It's like هواي man. يلا. Let's go.
Yalla.
Yeah.
Yalla.
Hurry up. يلا. Hurry up. كاني of course a famous word. Good, nice, pleasant. يعني كاني شيء جيد وممتاز وممتع. Guggenheim. Going home. I'm going
Yem. Just Y-E-M. Say the H is... Yes.
It's silent.
Perfect. Yes. Perfect.
Guggenheim يعني رايح البيت. I'm clamming.
Yeah, I'm clamming. I'm hungry or I'm thirsty. I'm clamming.
Which one?
Either. So Geordie can say that I'm getting yam because I'm clamming. I'm clamming for my bait. I'm clamming for a pint. So it just means I'm yearning for a pint. I'm yearning for food. So it just means I've got a hunger or a thirst. I'm clamming.
I'm clamming يعني أنا عطشان أو جوعان. تستخدم للاثنتين. Me head's knacking.
Yeah, that means I've got a sore head. I've got a headache or I've got a hangover.
So this word is always يعني usually used in Monday.
Yes. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Okay. Me head's knacking.
And that's what your wife says to you. You know, when you want nuptials, she'll say, "Oh, my heat's knacking." She's got a headache. She's not interested in a smudge. She's not interested in a cuddle. My heat's knacking. Leave us alone.
Actually, there is famous joke, but I will tell you after the show. I can't tell it now. You know it?
No, I can't get. You can tell us after the show.
Yeah, I can't show you because All right. I divina.
I didn't know.
I divina.
I didn't know or I didn't know. You can say
I didn't know.
I didn't know. Exactly. I didn't know.
I divina. I don't know. I divina.
Yeah. You even
Okay.
you even got the shoulders right. I didn't know.
Okay. I divina. Yeah.
I don't know.
I divina. يعني أدفنا يعني ما أعرف. Okay. جزديك.
Exactly. Oh, well done. Perfect pronunciation. Gizadik. Let me take a look. Let me have a look. So if somebody's reading,
let's in English usually they said let's take a peek.
Yes, but we say ديك.
جزديك. يعني خلينا نسترق النظر. جزديك.
Yep.
Brilliant. Aryan Fittel. This is يعني قلناها من شوي. Brilliant stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we have. Okay, this one. Oh no, where?
That one.
Okay, this one.
Let me get this one. Yeah. So
Wisdom.
Yeah, words of wisdom again. More words of wisdom. So what you up to the night?
Okay, what's mean?
What are you up to tonight? What are you doing tonight?
What you up to the night.
Aye.
يعني ايش عندك اليوم؟ What you up to the night ايش عندك اليوم؟ Are you going doing the tune?
Yeah.
Are you going down to the Newcastle? يعني انت رايح نيوكاسل. Are you going يعني going خلاص احنا عرفناها. Going يعني going. Doing down.
Yeah.
Town tune. Okay. Are you going doing the tune?
No, I'm pagged. I'm gunning yem to me scratch.
Yeah, but if George is people, if they talk very slow, I will understand. But if they take it quickly, I will never get it.
No, the Geordies talk very quickly, so they'll say, "No, I'm pagged. I'm gunning yem to me scratch," which means you don't get many people talking like that now. But they'll say that's what they would have said back in the olden days. No, I'm going home to my bed. I'm tired. I'm going home to my bed.
Scratch is bed.
Bed, yes. It's based on what rabbits do used to do when rabbits in the wild, they'll dig a very small trench.
Yes.
And they lie in it, and it's like their bed. So and that's where, because the Geordies that's where they've come from that sort of background. So, and that's called a scrape or a scratch. So Geordie gans to his scratch, he's going to his bed.
Okay, that's very interesting. Okay. Na I'm probus cranin, I'm gonna yam fermipate.
Yeah.
Bait.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm good. It's again, it's where you're clamming for your bait. So if he's not, so I'm proper scranning. So he's proper clamming he's going home for his bait, for his dinner, his lunch. So he's going home for some food. So that's just another response you'd get from Geordie if he's been asked if he's going down the town. No, I'm proper scranning. I'm ganning yam for me bait.
Because he's clamming.
Because he's clamming, exactly.
Okay. Hey, here the Premier. Hey, here the Premier League are gonna get Reggie or the tune.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you work it out what it means?
Have you heard the Premier League are rather annoyed about Newcastle?
Exactly. Any of the other 18 or 19, you can put that to them. How you hold the Premier League are gonna get Raji out of the tune because they're all jealous. So yes, they're all Raji. They're all a bunch of Raji gadgies.
How you said other? The tune? Our.
That's over.
Over tune.
Yeah, over the tune. So I heard that Premier League are getting Geet Raji over the tune. Hour, which means over.
Why they can head away? It's got nothing to do with. Yes, and they can go away. They just jealous because not them.
Yes,
that's brilliant.
It's I think I've got a different because I've got
yeah. It's sometimes I mistakenly when I download it with no numbers.
Yeah. No, it's okay. It's just because I changed it around a bit.
Yeah, this is the latest you sent me, but maybe not organized.
No, that's okay. It says they can had away and you know what? It's got nothing to do with them. So yes, they can go away. It's got nothing to do with them. This is something that we've come up with. This is something that we've done. This is ours. This is between us and the Saudis and us and the Premier League. Everybody else can just go away. It's got nothing to do with them. Why are they so bothered?
So, what about this word, Tara?
Tara.
Tara. Bye-bye.
Tara. Bye-bye. Yeah. Tara. So.
Tara, Steve Bruce. Tara.
Tara. Exactly. Tara.
Tara.
So, Tara.
Like can be used as verbal. Okay, punctuation mark as we speak earlier.
Yeah.
Clagger, mouth.
Yeah. Keep your clagger shut.
Keep your clagger shut.
Keep your clagger shut. Keep your mouth shut.
Keep your clagger shut. Steve Bruce. You mentioned Steve Bruce after all. Didn't he say anything?
Don't say anything. Keep your clagger shut.
But he will say how I will eat bacon thing. Okay. Hoy, that hammer or hair.
Yeah. So if you say hoy, so like saying hoy is like hoy the hammer over here. It means to throw or to go out on the hoy. So go out on the hoy means to go out on the drink. To hoy a hammer, to hoy is to throw something. So to throw a hammer or to go out on the drink. Hoy can mean two different things.
Yeah, because it's totally different meaning.
Yes.
يعني هوي the hammer يعني يا انه راح ارمي شيء او انها تجي يعني انه رايحين يعني يشربون يعني. طبعا هو الفكرة انه الجمل هذه زي ما عندنا احنا احيانا بالعربي كلمتين ممكن نستخدمها استخدامين مختلف. فيعني عشان كذا ما ابغى اطول في النقطة كثير مع انها تلخبطني شوي. Monkey's blood.
Yes, monkey's blood. It's not monkey's blood. It's a strawberry or raspberry flavored topping that you put on top of ice cream. But as kids, we were always like, "Do you want monkey's blood on that?" Yes. So you get. But see, Denver Bar used to actually have a bottle of monkey's blood before when he was fasting. When he was fasting, he would have monkey's blood because it was a flavored syrup, and he could drink it. He'd have a drink of that syrup. It would give him extra energy for the football match. But Joel, we call it monkey's blood. It's either raspberry or strawberry flavored syrup.
Actually, I'm glad we have this conversation because I am in the tune and I hear kids saying, please put monkey blood, I will be shocked. I'm really glad to hear this.
Do you want monkey's blood on your ice cream? Yes.
Really, it's really weird. Yeah. And actually, and this could really happen to me because I am always in Starbucks and stuff. Yeah. I like the strawberry called the beverage usually. Yeah. So if they say this to me, I said, what? Monkey blood. Okay, that's very cool. Very cool.
Yes, no monkeys were harmed in this video.
That's good for Halloween as well.
Yes. That's mind you, Halloween. That I tell you, in Halloween, the kids use that as blood to put it on their faces, and they lick it off, and it's just like a strawberry syrup. It looks, it's just
like blood.
Fake blood, exactly.
Sharva?
Chava.
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 Chav. Chava or chav.
Lower class person.
Yes. Yes. So a lower class person, and where they I've got that and stuff in there.
You know, okay, Dave, by saying lower class person, it does worse than this? Or this is the good meaning of the word, or they have real strong meaning?
It has a real strong meaning because
because I know, because we have similar word.
Yeah.
We have, it's sharaf is honor.
All right.
So usually, sometimes when someone lower class person or someone very bad,
yes,
we use this word combined with another word, but we didn't want to go more or talk
right.
about. But it's good. But but good if I hear it, I will understand.
Yes, it's mainly directed at certain individuals who are class rebels. You know, they are somebody who's I don't really want to label anybody, but it can mean somebody who's not working, who's like living off the dole, and it's a term which is it started in the northeast. It started in the northeast, and it means somebody who hasn't got an awful lot of their own. But it's now been adopted as a cult type thing. So a lot of people now class themselves as chavs or chavas. But a chav or a chava won't say hashtag cans. It's hashtag tinnies. So they have tinnies. They don't have cans. Where's me tinny? Instead of where's me cans? But it doesn't. It's not meant to demean anybody, and it's just one of those words that actually you'll hear quite a bit of in Newcastle. You know, a bunch of chavas, bunch of chavs. So,
brilliant.
Who's saying no? No, you're all right, mate.
No, speak English.
Exactly.
Okay. How man?
Yes, how man. It's
inciting warning.
It's an inciting warning. So if somebody was upsetting you, like somebody saying outside now, you can how man. Yeah, it's an inciting warning. So it's like how man. So it's like getting somebody's attention, inciting a warning, inciting back off. How man. So
how man, it's that he's warning you. If I said how man,
yeah, he's he's telling you to. It's a case of like think about what you're saying, think about what you're doing.
Man,
exactly.
هو man زي ما انتبه هو man. Okay. Leg ear. Leg ear. Scud slap. How man are gonna scud your leg if you didn't dig up.
Scud your lug. I'm gonna scud your lug.
So slap this is the slap?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah. A slap. Yeah.
Slap. Slap. Okay.
Yeah.
Like the punishment of the Big Six.
Yeah. Yes. It would hurt them a bit harder, though. So yes, scud your lug. So it's mainly it's something that people will address to their children. If you don't behave yourself, I'm gonna scud your lug.
Oh, yeah, it's like this. Yeah. See Hisham here, he's learning. Okay, we all learning. Thank Yalla. Yeah, he said
Yalla.
Howdy boys, how are you? Hope you are right. Frank.
Spot on, Funko Freddy.
Welcome to the comments now. Waleed, are you getting canny? Okay.
He's asking, what are you going to say to him?
I will say no speak English. I said okay.
You got
are you getting canny lol? I said how are you, man? No man. Actually, I have to be careful.
I'm all right, man. I'm all right, bunny lad.
Yeah. Bonnie lad. Read Bonnie lad.
I'll read Bonnie lad. Exactly.
Okay. So let's back to the slide before we go into trouble. Okay,
Yes.
this one, right?
Yeah.
Bludge.
Plodge.
Bludge. Bludge.
Plodge. Plodge. I'm going for a plodge in the sea. It means to walk into the. It means to walk into the water, walk into the sea, up to ankle height. So we're plodging in the sea. We're plodging in the water. So
walking يعني walking.
Yeah. Plodging.
Inside.
Yeah.
بلوج يعني انه يعني اللي تعرف اللي في الشاطئ مثلا يمشي في الشاطئ او يدخل مثلا يغطي المويه الى الكاحل حقه يعني يسمى بلوج. مش يسبح لا انه يعني يتمشى على الشاطئ بس ما في مشكله انه يدخل في المويه تقريبا الى كاحل القدم. هاكي.
Yeah. Hacky. The Ben's been plodging in the muddy water. They're hacky, which means they're dirty.
هاكي يعني توسخت رجله بالطين يعني او تغطى بالطين. هاكي.
Yeah. Hacky.
They're hacky, dirty, clots.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
My shoes is covered in mud. Okay.
Yeah, clots is muddy water. It's mucky water. Thick. It's like thick muddy water. Thick mud, and the Ben is covered in clots.
Head away. Go away.
Yeah.
Remember, Dave, remember Tyler in the Twitter? His account is, I remember his account, it was Hadaway Man.
Hadaway Man. Yeah.
Remember Tyler, Hadaway Man?
Yeah.
What's mean Hadaway Man?
It just means it's the term of disbelief or go away. So again, if you are using it like Steve Bruce is going to still be Newcastle manager, you can Hadaway Man. So you'll say Hadaway Man. So you can it's against like putting that word man at the end of something. It's like it's an explanation word. So Hadaway means to go away or get lost or something worse. So and that's where if you see the next couple of words that follow Hadaway, I put them in a context. If you put those three words together, means absolutely perfect sense to somebody from the northeast. So you've got Hadaway, Divant, and then Shiite.
No, that's what.
I'm not. It's nothing to do with a Muslim sect. It's got nothing to do with Shiites. It's just it's a word for excrement in the a Geordie word for excrement. Shite.
Yeah, we know, and this is I think my first word I learned because we always saying Steve Bruce
shite.
Shite. I'm familiar with this one.
Yeah, so it's a polite way of saying the S word.
Divant take shite.
So it's Hadaway, Divant, tak, shite. So if you put those three words together, it just like says desist from talking utter rubbish. Please stop, go away, stop talking rubbish. So Hadaway, Divant, tak.
Okay, what about Hadyabash?
Hadyapash.
Hadyabash, يعني relax or take it easy or have patience.
Yeah.
Take your time.
So if you get somebody who's giving it this, giving it this, they go, Hadyapash.
Walkie ticket.
Yeah, walkie ticket. Hadyapash. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself down.
Hadyabash.
Pash. Pash. Pash.
Hadyapash.
Exactly. Yeah. Well done. Hadyapash. Hold your pash. Hold your patience. Take time. Think about what you're saying. Shut up.
Yeah, very clear. Last slide for the part 3 before going to Saudi words now.
Yeah.
Before we torturing Dave with the hard pronouncing.
I think we've done most of these now. I mean, we've done Hinny, Bonnie
maybe.
Lad.
Oh,
Bonnie
yeah.
Yeah,
we did it.
We've done these earlier. Yeah. So the only other thing on there, obviously, like you say, we've seen what's your fettle, what's your good fettle, what's your mood.
احنا عشان عدلنا عليها، بس هي ذكرناها سابقا اتوقع في الحصة او المحاضرة الاولى، بس اضفنا what's your fettle اللي كيف تشعر، يعني كيف المود. جميل. So okay.
So how are give us the Saudi.
Yeah, but okay, now it's the exam for you. What was the first word they teach you, Dave?
I can't remember that, man. You're gonna have to send us a list.
No, we have to test you now. Now, me or anyone else from Saudi come to Newcastle and you want to welcome him in Saudi accent, what you will say? Remember, we just talked about.
I know we just talked about it an hour ago. If you put the words in front of us, I'll have a go of it.
Okay.
Hiya ala al Saudia.
So this is
Hayakum fi Newcastle. Hayakum fi Newcastle.
Oh, this is better from you, easier. Hayakum fi Newcastle.
Hayakum fi Newcastle.
حياكم الله.
حياكم الله.
حياكم الله. حياكم الله.
حياكم الله.
Easy, huh? Okay, so
you'll have to send me if you can send me these words.
Of course, but
I will practice for next time.
But sometimes if you read it, you didn't listen to it, you will not say it right.
Yeah.
So now, okay, I will send it to you, but now listen to exactly how I say it.
Yeah.
If I want to say welcome to Saudi people, you can say حيا الله أهل السعودية. But if you want to say welcome in Newcastle, you can say حياكم في Newcastle.
Yeah.
Or if you want to make it easy for you, 2 words, and it's always working. حياكم الله.
حياكم الله.
حياكم الله for plural.
حياكم الله.
Yeah, for person, حياك الله.
حياك الله.
Yeah, sometimes if someone came and I want to welcoming him in Saudi way, if you come to Saudi Arabia, I will say حيا الله Dave. Like God bless you and welcome Dave.
حياكم الله.
Yeah, but you see the tone, not the tone, the tune. Okay, حيا الله Dave. It's like this.
حيا الوليد.
Yes. حيا الله الوليد, or for plural. Yeah, for group حياكم الله.
حياكم الله.
Yes. Brilliant.
I'll try and remember that one for Friday.
Yeah. So now we have some few words, but if you just learn حياكم الله for today, this is a great achievement.
حياكم الله.
Yeah. Okay, this one is okay. Together, the Geordie and Saudi people will grow together.
Mm-hmm.
You can say in 4 words. Okay, now this how to make it easy.
Mm-hmm.
Saudis and Geordies. I think this is easy.
Yeah.
But how you say it, Saudi and Geordies in our accent?
Yeah.
Saudiyin والجورديين.
Saudiyin and
Jordiyin.
Saudiyin and Jordiyin.
Yeah, but يعني بدون E with a yay. سعوديين وجورديين.
Saudiyin and Jordiyin.
Yeah, and if you don't want to say Jordiyin, you can say Newcastleian.
Newcastleian.
Yes, yin, just yin added to the word.
Yin.
Okay, so سعوديين ونيوكاسليين معا دائما, always together.
Saudiyin and Jordiyin man
دائما.
دائما.
Yeah, معا دائما.
معا دائما.
Yes, دائما. Okay.
Diamond.
معا دائما. Like diamond. You can say, diamond. So yeah. معا دائما.
معا دائما. معا دائما.
Yeah.
Saudiين and Newcastleian man دائما.
معا دائما. Always together.
All together. Yes, we are together.
Yes. معا دائما. معا دائما.
Man دائما.
Exactly. All right. Third word. We have 5 today, but we will. Yeah. Together, we will make Newcastle the greatest team in the world. So this is, if I say it in real Arabic, it's going to be very hard. But I try to make it the easiest way possible.
Yeah.
معا سنكون الفريق الأول دائما. معا. Actually, this is a mistake. It should be معا, not مام. معا سنكون أو سنكون الفريق الأول في العالم.
معا سنكون الفريق الأول في العالم.
الأول في العالم.
الأول. Hang on. I should do Italian. I was quite good at it takes a couple of goes.
Okay. One by one. Okay, one by one. معا سنكون الفريق الأول في العالم.
الفريق الأول في العالم.
Yes, but don't say الأول, say الأول.
الأول.
Yes.
Right.
That's mean we will be the first team in the world.
Yeah, we will be.
Together we will be the first team in the world. So معا سنكون الفريق الأول في العالم.
Right.
See how it's difficult. So
yeah.
So حياكم الله is seem okay now, huh?
Right.
Okay. This one, يعني just to say it, it's advanced. The people of Newcastle invite all of Saudi Arabia to join us in Newcastle.
Yes.
Yeah, you can say it like تعالوا حياكم عندنا. يعني if you want to invite in simple words, يعني this sentence, if you want to make it in 3 words only, to easy to remember, you just say تعالوا حياكم عندنا.
What?
Right? Okay, say تعالوا.
تعالوا
حياكم. حياكم.
حياكم.
تعالوا حياكم عندنا. Yes, this is invitation, open invitation to Saudi.
Right.
تعالوا حياكم عندنا.
Please come.
Yes. Okay. That's mean الناس في طبعا الناس في نيوكاسل يدعون جميع السعوديين للقدوم إلى نيوكاسل. يعني to make it easier just say تعالوا حياكم عندنا.
Right.
Last 5, number 5. Please come to Newcastle. We are now family. We would love Saudi people to visit in Newcastle. You can say رجاء, it's like please. رجاء تعالوا إلى نيوكاسل.
رجاء
تعالوا. Yes, تعالوا. يعني come. تعالوا is come. إلى it's mean to.
Right.
Newcastle. Okay. We become one family. Yeah. It's mean أصبحنا عائلة واحدة.
That's hard.
أصبحنا
what?
عائلة واحدة.
Right. We'll take that back one step. Repeat.
أصبحنا
عائلة
واحدة. Brilliant. نحب يا أن يزورنا أن يزورنا السعوديين. It's like we are love, as you say here, we would love Saudi people to visit in Newcastle.
Okay.
So يعني it's not bad.
It's a beginning.
Yeah, but so okay. What before now? What you learned from? Tell us. Yeah, I am Saudi. I am coming to Newcastle. What and you meet me? What you will say?
حياكم الوليد.
حياكم الله.
حياكم الله. Yeah. حياك is what's حياكم الوليد.
حياكم الله.
حياك الوليد.
حياك الله. حياك الله الوليد.
حياك الوليد.
No, حياك الله الوليد.
حياك الوليد. So you put الوليد. حياك الوليد.
No. حياك الله.
حياك الله
الوليد. Yes, 3 words.
حياك الله الوليد.
Yeah, this is especially for one person. But if you in general say it plural حياكم الله. For individual حياك الله.
حياك الله.
Yeah, this is brilliant. يعني
حياك الله.
Saudi will love it if you say this to them. حياك الله.
No way. So when we say Freddie on Saturday, we could say حياك الله
Frankie.
Ibrahim.
حياك الله إبراهيم. يا سلام.
Ibrahim.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he will be thrilled. حياك الله.
I don't know if he's coming.
He's coming.
He's coming our way. As long as you're coming, I'll let you translate.
Okay, so how you find Saudi lessons? Very hard.
It's it would take some practice, but if we have the words written down and we have it broken down into sounds. So Hayya Allah al-Walid. So I would say Hayya. So there I would change that to Hayya. So I would put H-I to Y-A. So Hayya Allah al-Walid. So I would just help me learn things like that. And the same thing, Hayyakum fi Newcastle.
Yes, salam.
So I would learn things like that. That's how I did with my Italian. I would write the words down and break them down into little bits, so and I could then practice them. So that's what I'll do. If you can send me the words, I'll break them down and I'll have a go at the pronunciation. And then whenever I say them to you, you can say, "No, Dave, you said that wrong." But I will try.
Yeah, but this words, يعني حياكم الله, يعني it's a really good start.
It is. Thank you very much.
Welcome and thanks to you as well. Quickly, let's pass the comments finally.
Yalla.
Yalla. Let's see. Yeah.
Yalla.
Okay.
Yalla.
How Ayman? Yeah.
Neil Dunne. How's it going? I think he's trying to say, how's it going, lads?
Throw a paint, do you?
Yeah, have a paint. Have a paint. Throw a paint on your neck.
Can't say monkey blood anymore. It's a class as racist now. Really?
No, it's not.
It's joking.
Monkey's blood is all to do. It's not racist at all. It's even now. If you go to Newbiggin by the Sea, the ice cream vendor at Newbiggin by the Sea will still ask you if you want monkey's blood. Even now, they'll still ask you, do you want monkey's blood? And just, squirt it on top of my ice cream. Monkey's blood. Yes.
Huh? Careless? Had your patience. Okay, he's trying to learn.
Had your pash. Please be patient.
This is Abdul Basit, one of my friends. Hi, Waleed, and your guest. Please, I want to ask him. He went to ask you, Dave. عبد الباسط سؤال صعب هذا. يقول لك he asking like we don't know what's going on. يعني Newcastle fans and their city. It's very long, very open question يا عبد الباسط. سؤال مفتوح. So how you can answer this, Dave? He said, what's the fan thinking about now? What's they are going with their mind now?
What are Newcastle thinking about now? What we're thinking about now is that winning matches.
He said, "Are they still happy? Because we are happy as well." He said,
we're very happy. Newcastle fans are very happy, and we're desperate to know what the plans are from PIF. We heard the finance minister last week talking about investment. We are patient. We are impatient. So what they should be saying is to Geordies, had your pash, just hold on. We're getting it sorted, and we're excited for the new manager. We're going to get a new manager. Then we're going to try and win as many games as possible to get us out of this ridiculous relegation situation, and then see where we are come next year. If we are still in the Premier League, we will look to build on that support, and then see what PIF brings. So we are very, very passionate. We are still very passionate. We're still over the moon, and we just can't wait for things to start happening. We're very excited, and the party started on the 7th of October. This party is going to go on for a long time. We are you heard from Spenny last night, you know, how enthused we are. We want to welcome the Saudi people to Newcastle. We want them to come over. If they can get tickets, to come over. If they can't get tickets, just come to the city and feel the love, because, you know, walking around in tea towels on your head's one thing, but, you know, when we actually meet people from Saudi, it'll be so open, so friendly. You know, it'll be so friendly. So please, if you can come to Newcastle, come to Newcastle. How do you? It's so if he wants to come, you know, you'll feel the presence, you know, and if you were Geordies, you'd never have to buy another drink, because Newcastle people will look after you. They will look after you. They will treat you like their own. They will treat you like you're their brother and sister. We want you to come to Newcastle. You've changed the way our football team has been viewed. So there's a lot of love for Saudis, for Amanda, for Mehrdad, for the Rubens, you know, for Jamie. You know, we are very, very passionate about where things are going, and together we are going to be the best football team in the world. We are going to be the best.
طبعا ديف يقول لك عبد الباسط، يعني ملخص ما ذكر، يعني انه يعني يدعو السعوديين لحضور نيوكاسل. هم ما زالوا يعني يقول لك الى الان احنا مبسوطين وعايشين يعني فوق القمر، يعني بالمعنى اللي ذكره، انه فعلا الى الان يعني الفرحه يعني يتوقع انها راح توصل فتره طويله جدا. وايضا يشدد انه تعالوا شوفوا، يعني تعالوا يعني قصد انه احنا صرنا نحب السعوديين اكثر، يعني اهتمام، يعني راح نهتم فيكم، بس انتم تعالوا زورونا. يعني هذا كان كلام ديف يعني بالنسبه لسؤالك يا عبد الباسط. Also عبد الباسط asking a question. He said يعني what is the coaches now, يعني who is near now to coach Newcastle? What's the names on the table? Just names. What's the names on the table now, Dave?
Yeah, it's Favre, Ten Hag, and Fonseca. They're the three. There'll be one of those three. We don't know exactly who yet. And then we've got two names who are being linked to the director of football. So it'll be like the person who will do all all the buying of players, which will either be Mark Overmars, which be my choice, or I think he's called Darren Wilcox or somebody Wilcox from Manchester City. So there's two people who can be the director of football, but there's three people who could be the coach: Favre, Fonseca, or Ten Hag. Ten Hag to me will be the best, but I think he's probably going to go to Man United. I think he'll go to Man United, and I think we'll get either Fonseca or Favre.
actually بس he's saying how you think of تين هاج. طبعا يقول ديف انه هو يفضل هذا الخيار من المدربين اللي طرحهم، يعني يفضل هذا الخيار، لكن يبدو انه تين هاج اقرب لمانشستر يونايتد حسب ما الاشاعات تتكلم.
Yeah, with Ten Hag and Mark Overmars have done what Rafa Benitez wanted to do at Newcastle. They've turned Ajax from being a team in relegation or being trouble into a really good team, and they've built the team right from the beginning. So like the academy, the training and the football team, they've actually done that. So that's something that we want. So that's, you know, Ten Hag and Mark Overmars would be best for us. Is that your little one? Calling voice papa? So yeah, I would have Ten Hag or I'd have Mark Overmars.
Sorry?
I would have Ten Hag and Mark Overmars.
طبعا يفضل ديف انه تين هاج ويكون المدير الرياضي طبعا اللاعب، يعني اللاعب الرائع طبعا مارك اوفرمارس. Jimmy, Georges are all behind Saudi. Thank you, Jimmy. Also, Hisham, I think it's Hisham. Thank you, Dave, for your invite and lovely words.
My pleasure.
So, last thing we're going to talk about for tonight, Chelsea game. How you say it, Dave?
I hope we don't play as badly as what Norwich City did. I don't want to get beat 7-0. But I think it'll be a tough game. I think it's going to be really tough. But they've put a lot of work in this week. They've been training hard. There's a couple of players who might come in. I think there's a good chance that Shelby will be on the bench. You know, from my feelings from last night when we were talking to Spenny last night about, I don't think Hayden has been the player that he was last season. So I'd like what Spenny was saying last night about playing Richie alongside in the centre midfield for Richie to play the pass balls. I think that might work. But I certainly wouldn't have Dummett back. Dummett's too, his legs have gone. He's an old man now. He's a good player. He was a good player, but his position is in the lower leagues as well as some of the other players that we've got. They're not good enough. But I think because they've worked hard, I would like to see we get a draw out of this. I can't say we're winning because I just think we're still a long way off being an organised team. And I think Chelsea are just too good for it at the moment. I'd like to think that we've always had the hoodoo over Chelsea. When Mourinho was their manager, he never won at Newcastle with Chelsea. You know, so I'd like to think we might beat them, but reality, I think we'll probably get a draw, either 1-1, 2-2. Because I think Chelsea are just too good for it at the moment.
Just quickly here, Jimmy said, "Can I ask Dave, what do you think Brandon Rogers?" The answer:
no, I don't think he would be. He struggled when he was at Liverpool He came from Swansea. He did a good job at Swansea. Went to Liverpool, and then he went to Celtic. He's done a good job at Leicester, but I think he took on a team at Leicester which were already good. He inherited a good team at Leicester. I don't think he would suit us. I think he might struggle. He could be another Steve Bruce. I think he might struggle in the Goldfish Bowl. Being watched every weekend and comments on his style of football, and I don't think he'd last 5 minutes. Honestly, but he's good for Leicester, but not for us. I don't think.
Is it very hard to expect a result for the game?
Yeah, because like I said, Chelsea are playing brilliant football. They haven't got any strikers. That's one thing that's on our side. I think they haven't got Lukaku and they haven't got that Werner. They're injured, but they didn't have them last weekend, and they scored 7 goals against Norwich. I mean, Norwich didn't play very well. They're not a good team. They was probably on the same par as what we are. I just think with the St James's Park crowd behind them, I think we might, like I say, we might play better, and I hope we can carry on how we started against Tottenham. Just try and make it last the whole game. So I think a draw will be our best result on Saturday, and just take it one step at a time. Small steps, baby steps, and then once we've got the new manager in place, then look to take on. We're going to have a hard month in December. We've got Man United's, Man City's, Chelsea's, Arsenal's, stuff like that. So we're going to have a hard December. So we've got to try and take as many points as we possibly can between now and the turn of the year, and that might mean a point here and a point there, and hopefully we might pick up a couple of wins somewhere along the way.
Yeah, before transfer window.
Before the transfer window, exactly. Because I think they'll bring players in. They'll not be bringing in Galactico type players, but they'll certainly bring players in who can win you games.
Yes.
And certainly help us get into to stave off relegation. We'll stave off relegation, and then next come the summer, that's when they'll buy the better known players. We'll spend a bit more money next year. But we've also got to remember next year we've got the World Cup on, and the season's going to be broken into 2. So you're going to play a part of the season from the end of July up till October, and then you've got the World Cup in November, December, and then you're going to come back together in January. So it's going to be a very, very difficult season next season, but hopefully we'll get the players in who can, take us on. We'll keep ourselves up this year, and then we'll get in the Champions League next year.
We didn't relegate with Mike Ashley in the last 3 years. Definitely, inshallah, will not be relegated with the new owners. Here a question. Actually, what is the Saudi fan, Newcastle fans, but especially Saudi? I received this a lot. So if you please, Davey, if you can, give us your opinion. He said, could you tell us about the sponsorship and the voting from the voting from Premier League clubs against Newcastle regarding sponsorship? What's the latest on that? If you hear something,
there's nothing actually happened with that yet. We do know that Newcastle and Man City are looking to take legal action against the other 18 teams, because a lot of information come out during the week where a lot of teams around the country, it was proven that a lot of teams around the country, are already taking sponsorship money off Saudi companies. So how can they take money off Saudi companies for sponsorship, yet deny Newcastle and also deny Manchester City money from Abu Dhabi? So there's Man City and Newcastle are fighting this, and I think they'll win. I think they'll win because they've got too much power. There's Man United, who won one of the teams they've got Saudi Telecom as one of their sponsors. So it's okay for them to get money off Saudi, but not okay for us to get money off Saudi. So it'll work its way out. But I think we've got to wait for like a meeting, and I think there'll be another meeting before long, which will say we can't do it. It's anti-competitive, because if they don't, then what they're risking is another competition case, and I don't think they dare take that to competition because it'd get beat. You know, there's a lot of other clubs as well. They're taking money off other countries. So at the moment, I think while we aren't allowed to take the money at the moment, I think it will get overturned. And I think, you know, because of Newcastle and Man City coming together, they're the two strongest teams in the league, and they're the two teams bringing the most money to the league. So I think the Premier League will probably overturn it.
طبعا جواب ديف يعني يتلخص في انه نيوكاسل ومانشستر سيتي ما راح يسكتون، راح يعني اذا اضطروا راح يرفعون قضيه، ويعتقد ايضا برايه ديف انه يعني في كثير خلينا نقول ثغرات في موقف الانديه او تصويتها الانديه 18، في فراغات كثيره منها في فتره سابقه تيليكوم ومانشستر يونايتد مع ارتباطه مع صندوق الاستثمار او يعني نوع من انواع الدعم. يعني انه مو معقول انكم تخلون الشركات السعوديه تستفيد منها انديه سابقا والان ما تخلون نيوكاسل يستفيد. يعني كثير في خروقات او ثغرات ممكن يستخدمها في حاله القضيه. فيعني يعتقد انه برايه هذه الاشياء ما راح تاثر ان شاء الله، وبالعكس موقف نيوكاسل موقف قوي جدا. Jimmy says, I met you at the food bank against Spurs, Dave, but I didn't introduce myself. Well, but I will Saturday against Chelsea.
Yeah, lovely.
When you're coming over to watch the Mighty Mags, I think this is for me.
Yes.
Hopefully Saturday. I'd like the end to say thank you, Dave, for the part 3 of Geordie Lessons. We always try to make this regular with the new ideas and stuff and surprises. يعني we have maybe Halloween next week. So happy Halloween, everyone. And actually, I want to say, يعني like a quick announcement. Hopefully, I'm going to Newcastle to watch the Chelsea game, and we will hold Newcastle with وليد, and we open now وليد in Newcastle. So thank you, Brian. Bon glad. Yeah, so I hope now I will use the Geordie's word I've been learned from Dave and from all the Newcastle fans regarding during the last 2 years. Thank you, Dave.
Pleasure.
شكرا لكم. استمتعنا اليوم بالحلقة الثالثة أو السلسلة الثالثة من تعرف على نيوكاسل ولهجة أهل نيوكاسل مع ديف. Dave, can you tell us the one word you learned today?
You put us on the spot, don't you? You like it. حياكم
صح right حياكم
يا حياكم في نيوكاسل.
حياكم في نيوكاسل. Yes, and or حياكم الله easier.
Yeah, حياكم الله.
حياكم الله وتصبحون على خير. Good night all.
Good night.
Take me home to the banks of the river Tyne. Take me home to the place that I call mine. It's a place of the best, 'cause it's better
tune.
What is that?
It's where the Georges live.
What is a Geordie?
Someone that lives in the tune. You've a lot to learn, bonny lad.
النداء الأخير. تعلن الخطوط الجوية السعودية عن إقلاع رحلتها رقم 524 والمتجهة بمشيئة الله تعالى إلى
I'm coming home, Newcastle. Fed over all the way. What a goal! I had to come to London because I couldn't find a job. But I don't intend to stay long if I make a few quick bob. It's cold up there in summer, it's like sitting inside a fridge. But I wish I was on the quayside, looking at the old town bridge. I'm coming home, Newcastle. I might as well have been in jail. I'd walk the streets all day, I'll need for a bottle of your own brown ale. I'm coming home.